off the grid to put himself in position to be successful.
You know, the dunks are few and far between for the big guy, but every once in a while we get one just like that.
It's not hard to believe that kind of size might keep you from being a high flyer.
Yeah, that's a lot of man right there to try to get up off the ground, Kevin.
LeBron against Wall. And Waiters kicks to LeBron. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's Wall with the drive. Outside for Beal. It's Pierce on the wing. James covering. Pass to Beal. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And again, Washington with the triple.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Here's LeBron. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jones checked in for Verjao. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The Wizards also changing it up. Gortat's checked in for Humphries. Butler comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Bradley Beal. Love's checked in for Waiters. In the past few seasons, the Wizards have been making trades almost every season, but they stuck with their roster last year, and Clark, it paid off.
It sure did, Kevin. You can see how they continue to grow into a really tight-knit, cohesive group over the season, and that always makes a difference.
Defensive foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Well, Steve, one thing that really stands out last season, at least from a statistical point of view, was how efficient LeBron was from the floor. I mean, just insane.
Well, his field goal percentage has now gone up 7 consecutive seasons, Kevin. So, you know, he's doing away with the long twos. He's only taking good threes, or he's trying to get to the rim. So it's the decision-making that goes into those field goal attempts that has made the difference.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Sean Marion is checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 4. 56 seconds left to play here in the third.
And earlier in his career, LeBron was much more perimeter-oriented. His shot selection and style of attack was much more like point guards. Now he'll post up twice as much. He shoots fewer jumpers. And that's really been the key to his success and to his efficiency.
Thompson, a screen on Wall.
And for LeBron, with the strength advantage he possesses pretty much every game, the low block is truly the best way to exploit it. He's become one of the best low-post wing players in the league.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
Gortat never really felt at home in Phoenix, it seemed, but he got a lot of his bounce back to his step when he was traded to the Wizards, where he was really a great fit alongside that young backcourt.
Miller kicks to Butler. Jones against Porter. This is to Gortat. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Kicks it out to James. Gortat with the block. Jones, the pass to Marion. No good on the 3. And here's Porter. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
I think they're going to be able to see pretty...
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
We've got James Jones, Kevin Love out there with Marion. Then there's Dion Waiters, and it's LeBron in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. It's tipped. Beal with the steal. And here they go. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Offensive rebound. Here's Love. And that one goes long.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Here's Miller, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Oh, my God. Andre Miller does a lot of things well on the floor, but he's not really a long-range shooter, so he needs the ball in his hands to be effective in your offense.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Raiders on the wing. LeBron left side, and stolen by Miller. Passes it to Beal. Miller outside. The kick out to Pierce. He wants to get it to Nene and does. And there's a nice one-handed slam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
But Andre Miller is such a great passer. You want the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's a really good decision maker. Perhaps one of the best lob passers we've had in the league in a long time. And he is truly a point guard. Thinks and feels the game as a quarterback.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. John Wall's checked in for Andre Miller. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving dishes to Love. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the league, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well. Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Ball against Irving. Poked away, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Beal kicks to Wall. And he gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball, getting into the paint, that's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block. He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
The drive by James. Washington with the rebound.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And stolen by LeBron. And James with a clear path to the hoop.
Unbelievable.
I just heard a little rumble in the background. That was thunder. Fellas, he's going to make it rain out here.
Did we really just see that? Someone tell me. Were we seeing things?
That was unreal. I can't believe it either.
Washington calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Sean Marion is checked in for James. DeJuan Blair, he's checked in for Washington. Butler comes in for Pierce. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Beal, clock at 2. The shot is off. Good D by Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Irving. He dishes it to Varejão. And the shot is good. Now just a 1-point Washington lead.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Ball passes to Butler. Offensive rebound, and the foul called on Shawn Marion. Full 24-second shot clock. All with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Beal dishes to Wall. He kicks to Nene. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Moving against Wall. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers. As Cleveland retains possession. So for the Wizards, Gortat has come in for DeJuan Blair. And Paul Pierce is subbed in for Rasul Butler. Wall with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Wizards lead by 5.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
It's Marion with the drive. Outside Irving. Six to shoot. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3. And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot. And they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building.
Irving against Wall. The dish to Beal. And stolen by Love. Marion kicks to Wade. Yes!
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Wizards have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Stolen by Waiters. Now Cleveland moving it up. Marion's got the ball.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal card, the perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
It's Wall with the drive. And the foul called on Shawn Marion. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Miss at the line might stick in his craw for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Timeout called. It's Cleveland. And Cleveland making a change here. Irving against Wall. Now Irving. Verja with his screen on Wall. Here's Love. It's good!
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Decide to talk it over. What's your take, guys?
This is going to be a tough situation. They've got just enough time to catch and shoot.
Here's Wall. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was...
Yes, I'm here with